Never talk to your car. Here's what it would look like. It's not bad.
No.
I can do this right here like this.
No, I won't hear you good. Look, he's
What?
got
How you mean you won't hear me good, my nigga? This is perfect.
right there.
This is not perfect?
No.
This is not perfect right here.
Let me see.
You trying to tell me you can't hear me right now? Have you
Is the mic
talked to
on?
your car?
Tap on the mic.
1, 2, 1. Oh.
Is it on?
Okay. Yeah.
No, it's not on. Turn it on. That's why.
I'm hearing you. That's why. Now it's on.
See, there you go.
Once again, it's on. Okay, now this is on. This is on. Have you ever talked to your cock? And this is what it look like.
Cuban is out of control.
Don't start that shit. Okay, what's going on here? Let's tell me the.
Can we just get a woof?
You need a woof.
Oh yeah, where the
Oh,
goddamn hookers at? We need some hookers.
They're on the way.
They are.
I don't know.
Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that.
You know, I know you know where to get the midgets. I want 3.
3 equals 1.
3? Yes, 3. Right on top of each other's shoulders. And a 6-foot bitch.
Yo.
Okay, we got the repartir bananas.
Golden State.
Una banana for you.
One golden state.
Una banana for 2.
Another golden
Y
state.
una
for you.
banana for me.
All right.
I'm selling
Out
this.
of
Fucking with y'all.
Fucking sell the
Shout out.
ashtrays too. Fucking sell the
Okay,
ashtrays.
this is the permission, right? This is the preliminaries.
Yeah, this is preliminary.
Listen, but if you're gonna have the mic there, you gotta stay still because we're gonna hear all the commotion on the thing and
You want the stand?
I don't know what I want.
Have you ever felt like you're drowning, submerged in the ocean of pain created by all of the tears from emotion contained that you just let out? It's almost like you broken a chain, finally get out, but only to be soaked in the rain. And your depression is a secret that you keep to yourself, no one to talk to, so you're forced to speak to yourself. Someday it'll get better is what you repeat to yourself. Seems like that day just never comes, so you dig deep in yourself just to handle everyday tasks versus everyday passes, feeling out of place while everybody else in they bag. They smiling and they happy while you're down and out and stay sad. Want you to know that I know what it's like and I relate bad because
Salute, another shot. Let's start again. Over.
let's start
This is
again.
the 5th return
shot.
to
Hold on.
yeah.
So do your intro. I don't want to be the fucking, you know.
Yo, welcome to the welcome back to the Brooklyn Basement Podcast. This is ginger ale, not liquor. With my man Will Sweets.
Cuban Links in the building.
We got Cuban Links in the building.
Boom, boom, bum, brrr.
We have fun.
Hijack the
Salute.
basement.
No, we don't. We don't hijack basements.
Hijack basements.
No, you undertake.
Undertake.
I just made that up, but it
it.
sounds like it's right. Undertake things, so it's underground. We hijack shit that's high. Right? No?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yo, let me ask you something, right?
Yeah,
Let's start from the
don't choke up with it. You know, get loose.
No,
with
no,
it.
no.
No, don't get
Easy
loose.
with the choke up.
Stop,
You starting now.
No, I
that
got it
was
from
your
him.
fault.
No, it's a
Let's
tag.
start from
This
the
is what I
beginning.
hate that because now I got it from him, and it's gonna go to you. Watch.
No. It rubs
Sorry,
off.
sorry.
Let's
Wait,
start
wait,
from the
wait.
beginning.
Rubs off. Oh, ready?
Because
Go crazy.
we were talking about you being shy in front of the camera and stuff like that, but let's start from the beginning.
Beginning.
You were born in Cuba.
Rodolfo, sí.
You came here at an early age.
Cinco añitos.
5?
5.
Cinco añitos.
How difficult was that for you to adjust into this new country? How, like,
It was difficult. It was difficult, but not the for me not. Matter of fact, for the whole family, I think we just freestyled it.
but take us through like that journey here, being
I
on
mean,
the boat, being on the
First
boat.
of all, you got to picture yourself in a place where you
Right.
are in a tropical island. So if you're Puerto Rican, you know something just like Puerto Rico,
Right.
but with army niggas outside your house, just in case you want to talk shit, you get killed. That's it. That's the difference. And you know, Cuba is a communist place, so which means they got the welfare, system also, which is it's called la libreta, the notebook. So in Cuba, it's fucking communist, right? So the communists, they got one guy that rules them forever. It's not like the president.
That's
you got
right.
terms. So these niggas is like the family, like kings, but they're supposed to be like, is their way, whatever. I know some, which is bad. It's bad. All this shit is bad. Capitalism. At the end of the day, when you do too much access of something, it's always ruins shit. You know what I'm saying? So even capitalism, that's why so much corruption. So communism is less though, because you got the freedoms are getting taken away. Your freedom of speech. I couldn't be a rapper out there. At the same time, I would have been a rapper, but you don't see the shit. I talk, I hear.
Yeah.
Imagine over there, Fidel fucking been a fucking fusilame. He would have put that blindfold on me.
Imagine Fidel being your manager.
I would have told him. Have you ever talked to Kaka?
But that would have been like your Puff Daddy of that time.
No, I don't know what I would have been, but I would have been no Puffy, nothing. But I would have definitely been somebody that got the attention of the government. Definitely, because I know that's the main subject, and I would have had a problem with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because freedom is very special to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we earned it. Like, some people say, hey, you just niggas just snuck over here. Like, yeah, we snuck over here, but it was snuck with other niggas sneaking in, so the sneak became a big ass sneaker. And then the sneaker was the illegal sneaker.
Right.
Because they opened up the jails in Cuba, so the criminals was out with the regular sneakies. The sneaky sneakies. So now the sneaky sneakies got the bully sneakies.
Right.
So anyway, the criminals, running crazy. My father was actually locked up, so it's we lucked out that this nigga actually opened up the jails because my father got, as soon as he got unlocked out.
Right.
So
Y'all made that move.
He made the move. They ran for the fucking jail all the way to the house, whatever, and then he got us to get. Hey, you understand that we get the fuck out of here today? Out of nowhere, that Jimmy Carter said for the Cuban people that they want to leave go to America, they could come. They will accept them. Wow. And Fidel said, no los queremos, no los necesitamos. Which means you're traitors. Whoever want to get the fuck out of my country, get the fuck out. We don't want you here. You're trading fucking little maggots. That's what he said. So he got kicked out of Cuba if we wanted to leave and find freedom. And then when we got to America, we got fucking ridiculed and badmouthed because the Cubans over there were the criminal niggas fucking up in Miami. So it was a lot of things like as far as people that was in the middle, which it was us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were, regular families. But my father was, really 75% of us. My father was a nutcase too, but a great, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? We all understand how it is.
Yeah.
So my father, he did a lot of shit. Father killing cows and shit, feeding us. We was eating steak. Everybody was eating like fucking harina, masa harina con leche caliente.
Right.
Like things like that, oatmeal and shit like that, crackers and shit. Nigga, we was eating.
For dinner and breakfast.
We had a
and
fucking
lunch.
filet mignon every day. Nigga, my father stealing the next nigga cow and shit.
Everybody eats.
He was the real first super cabra that existed in Cuba. Because he'll bring it to us. And the block really too. It's not just us. You got to feed the people because now it's always one snitch. You don't get that food, he gonna be like, I don't like this shit. I'm gonna tell him. Hey. So we have to, grease the right people, like everything.
Right.
But one time, my father got hot.
Wow.
Yeah. Some shit. He was big as the army came to the door. I remember. The army came to the door, and we was counting. I can't say all of this shit. I'm still probably gonna think Fidel probably come out of his grave and put out a fucking.
You thought I was dead.
Fidel's brother's
I'm saying, I remember. That's why niggas thought I was gonna remember shit. That's why kids remember shit. But listen, I remember when I was 2. I remember shit.
Wow, that's wild.
And that's crazy, right? And you could prove it. Like I proved it. I thought I was crazy at one point. I was like, I remember when I was 2, 3 that I had a fucking best friend called Kinagua. Where the fuck do I get a Kinagua from?
And it was true?
That's not even. Because I've started to remember later on in life too. That's when I was 40. Like later. Because I'm out here. Now we out here Americanized.
Right.
After a while you get Americanized. That's what you think. I thought I was American already because I got married.
No.
No. You gotta go to fucking Lady Liberty and
You gotta get it official.
You gotta come pull out your cock and she gotta fucking give you
It all goes back to
circumcised.
the cock.
Yeah. So the problem was that that's the problem. Americanized. yeah.
Getting Americanized.
Because you come as an immigrant, you come with the energy.
Right.
Come with the American dream, in your head. Yeah. We want to do the right thing now, we're going to study. Yeah, of course. Everybody says the same shit. It's great. Until you have the fucking peer pressure of these American fucks that show you the beautiful, fun time and fucked up shit to do.
Right. So listen.
I grew up here, so it's different. Like, you know what I'm saying? I learned English here.
Right. So I
came here when I was 9.
9 years old.
Learned English when 9 and up.
So 9 years old. Now you in the Bronx.
5 to 9, I was in Puerto Rico.
In the 80s, you was 9 years old in the Bronx. Now you going to school. They didn't know much. They didn't know any English, so you got to learn English in school.
Yeah, but I went to the bilingual. You already know them.
Yeah, but
bilingual. You
you
already know
still-
the Espanol
ESL.
class.
Right.
Niggas, yeah, with the big, they like 7 feet 2, and then with the mustaches already. I was a little kid, and then niggas they look like they got hit by lightning.
Fucked up.
I was like,
kind of-
fuck
He
the
remembers
fuck?
that. It's 7 feet 2.
I remember niggas like that. Niggas
What
had
kind
a
of
fucking full
steroids?
beard already.
Yeah.
Niggas got kids already in that fucking shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I look like a kid still. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, not now. I'm saying back then I look like
Right,
I
a
belong
baby.
there, like a kindergarten nigga. Them
So it
niggas-
was rough?
Yeah. Though them niggas was teachers, some of them, huh?
So it's hard, adjusting to the new language.
Hard again. It's hard again.
Difficult. Let's use the word just difficult. Difficult.
He uses the.
We got.
See it.
We get the words.
Okay, I'm not gonna say nothing. It's just natural. It's a natural thing to happen. Me and Pun found this out. It's not even. It's just you. It's once niggas do one time.
It's embedded
I
in
guarantee
you?
you're gonna do 3 times back to back.
Nah, I promise you.
I guarantee you, if you do one more mistake, you're gonna go back up. We're gonna go.
No,
I'm telling you, my nigga.
I'm nah.
Stop it then.
I'm
Stop
on
it.
point
Try
now.
to
No, 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 no.
That's
You
it.
can't do it. Like, it's got to do natural. It's got to be natural. We can't
It
tell
gotta
him.
be natural. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
he's gonna do something. And he go, my bad. I meant
Difficult,
I meant
difficult.
The stick. Oh, not the stick. The pole. He's gonna say some dumb shit. So when I was here, I was with the kids.
I'm trying to have a serious
I know.
conversation.
It's hard to be serious, man.
It's hard.
It's hard to be serious.
It's difficult
because
Difficult.
it's good to smile. It's good to laugh.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling when you do it.
And honestly, there's nothing you haven't covered, especially as of recent, right? Because I said covered. That's a good word.
It's a good word.
Safe
It's a good-
word. It's a safe word.
I don't know what. No, not the way you use it. No, covered goes a lot of ways. The way you use it.
Covered could be.
Yeah, covered.
Yeah,
Covered. Yeah, covered.
Right.
You've told the story many
Yeah.
times. The whole terror squad and
Yeah.
the beefs and stuff like that. So we try.
Oh, yeah.
We're
Yeah,
trying
if
to.
you don't know by now, then-
you're right. So we're trying to
I don't
just
wanna-
touch on things.
I mean, not that I want
pause.
to. I mean, it has to be happening. Everything about me is the natural, not nature.
Yeah.
Like if we in a conversation, we rock, and I got, we
Yeah,
talk
of
about
course.
Cuba, and I don't know where. It's a flashback in the back of my head. Oh shit, Fidel started acting. Yep, Joe acts like Fidel, and then we start talking about Joe in a certain way.
but I'm a-
it
At
might
what
segue,
age?
Dave.
At what age did they diagnose you with ADD or ADHD or elemental P, whichever one of those?
I know I went through A through Z. Right, and then I started fucking, no, I never had no crazy shit like
No,
that.
but you know, I'm gonna keep it
But
hot.
at the same time,
he's not
Okay.
gonna let
like
you
I
talk.
said, the American.
He's gonna
No,
let
you
you
want me to answer that? You said,
Yeah.
call me a
Let me
fucking
sit.
ADT man.
ADT, let's go. ADT.
He don't drink. Let him drink. Let him drink. Let him take a
So
sip.
let me take a sip too, cause. So what I'm
Take a
trying to
sip.
tell you
No,
is
this is yours
that.
too, bro.
Okay, no. This is
That's up to you.
That's the shot and that's the drink. That's the.
Have you ever?
Have you ever-
So yeah, this is it. This is it.
Okay, so I'm gonna be keeping you 100. Ready for
ADT,
this?
you said.
ADD.
ADD.
ADD. I don't believe in none of that. Maybe that's why I probably think I got it. Because you know you had no ADT back in the days, no HPV. Nothing.
That HBO.
That's the only thing. NWH.
I had WHC.
WHC.
That's it. All
No
we had.
ADD.
We had no ADDs.
No ADDs.
No fucking restless leg syndromes. That's just called you lazy fat fuck. Get up and
Yeah.
exercise. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
ADDT is you bad little fucking kid. Nobody, your parents ain't slapped the shit out of you hard enough because that was the medicine.
Right.
Not the crack that they give you, and now you got 80 more. You know,
Right.
you got 80 more. You got 80 more
80
things.
more.
You got 80 more
plus.
things now. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. That's what
Okay.
that's what I'm starting to look at. Not even starting. I've been looking at this, and that's why the world gets a little crazier when you look at it through the tricks that humans do to get money. The capital world, capitalist system. Just like communism is bad with the freedom. You fucking got capitalism, nigga. They'll sell you your mother for the right price. So the ethics go down the drain with that. Money rules.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why the Fat Joes of the world that I could relate, probably see like, God damn, I never see the greed like that. That nigga, he says, Ernesto Camacho. He's so big. You know that? Remember Scarface when he said that's it?
Do you think that?
He's a hassa.
Do you think that the capitalistic system works better?
Yes, it's the best out of all of them.
'Cause either
After
way-
you know how to master it and you become a master capitalist, then you just fucking an evil bastard. You're
So
a
you have to
mega
be,
mind like.
You got to be a big snake.
But he goes there. You goes there. Money intrigues you to get there. The greed of it.
You don't
Makes
want to be that person, do you?
I could never be that person.
No, because
Not because of nothing. Like it's just not in me. Like I don't value material
You can see it
things.
in you as a person. Like you're a
But see, I was
happy-go-lucky. You want good things to happen in life. You have positive aspects and things in your life.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not a dreamer either. I'm a realist. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, but I'm a good vibe, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a nigga that even if I got stress in my chest, I'm gonna have a smile on my face.
Yeah.
And enjoy the moment as best as I could and make you enjoy it. You know, I'm not a selfish
The scary
dude.
part is you went in and came out.
Just like him. And you got it.
Yeah.
You got the fucking, you got it.
Yeah.
You tagged you, so you were it. Right. You're it.
You came, wait.
That's what you did.
He just did that to me, didn't he?
No, you did it to you. Yeah, you didn't even get it. Huh?
Wait, I tagged it. I got it. I tagged it.
Oh, you tagged
Cuban,
it.
you want to be our third co-host moving forward?
It's going to cost you a big up. I charge a lot there.
We don't have a budget.
I don't have a Cuban. I might come in, you know, might say.
You need a podcast, seriously.
I need a fucking what? A podcast? I do. I think I do. I wanted to do a lot of things. I got a lot of. It's a guy, you know, where you get caught up with. Just like my album, I think of so much shit, which I got it, but I don't got it because it's a lot of work that you do in between of setting it up, of marketing yourself. So I know when I have to go back into the music, I got to give some free shits out. Just like the crackhead, you know, not crackhead, the crack dealer, you know what I'm saying? The drug dealer got to give the free
First
sample.
one's on me.
I hate using that example because I'm, you know what I'm saying? I never was a good drug
real
dealer in my
example,
life.
though.
It is because most hip hop dudes, I guess, relates to it. And that's me stereotyping it.
Right.
That's bad. So I'm not going to do that no more. Bad monkey. So
He's a bad monkey.
How many songs you got?
Monkey.
How many songs you got recorded already for the new project?
I got like 25. But
Damn, that's a
you know,
double album,
but no, it's an album.
Oh,
It
you
was a-
bringing the skits back? You got to bring the skits back into the album.
I think I'm out of touch with it, but of course, that's me in my head. When I do an album, I gotta hit the scripts. I learned from NWA. I learned from the best of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't drink that wine.
Right.
Crack would be easy to find. All that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And speaking of albums and skits,
okay, but let's go to the skits though. Which skit is your favorite skit? Like, Pun was a master skitter.
of course,
I was a fucking master skitter. Even my album didn't come out, but speaking Spanish
of
and all
course.
that.
You know, Raekwon and most of the Wu-Tang albums. You know what I mean?
We keep feeding you and feeding you.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. What else?
Puffy had some good skits on the albums. Well, you know, Bad Boy,
The Mad Rapper. Yeah, it was
the Mad Rapper.
That rapper was dope.
Yeah, Mad Rapper.
That rapper was dope. Okay, yep.
Who else?
DMX too.
Oh, DMX.
Yeah, X has some joint.
Yeah.
Damien.
I
Who had
think
the
I think
best?
Wu Tang had it because they had so much
I think
content.
NWA had the best.
Oh, there
that
was
was-
like a whole production with the NWA thing. It was like
Right.
a movie.
Hey, Mr. Come on, you think you slick? So crack the
Yeah.
No, but they had some dope shit.
Yeah, they
Talking
did.
about niggas without drinking. Remember?
Yeah. It sounded like a real commercial.
Sounded like a real commercial. That's
Yeah.
the thing. And
But that's
how
that
it's supposed
Dre-
to-
that's
a
that
skit,
Dr.
though.
Dre shit,
But
you
that's
know?
what a skit is.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a
Real commercial.
So that's why they made it the best to me.
Yeah, they did. They
No,
did.
that's
Easy
what it
is
is. Right.
that, suck it much. You bite this shit.
The
down.
Ice Cube albums.
Don't
yeah.
matter, just don't bite it. She swallowed it. Yeah. Had a high school dance. Me and my homies bailed in.
He's gonna come up with some genius shit on some skit shit.
Oh yeah, man. I was in charge of putting the Lord Seer skit on Punch. You know what I'm saying? Like
On the
and
Yeah
the
Baby?
Eric Goya, all those skits that you heard,
Goya?
all of that. And Punch 100% album. He passed away already, so it wasn't finished. Like
Right.
the skits wasn't done, and the masters and mixing wasn't done. So I was like, I was left to do that. I kind of took over the job. I knew how
Nice.
Pun liked it.
Nice.
And I didn't see nobody in Loud Records that was looking for people that they couldn't function. Out of somewhere they couldn't. I don't know where they couldn't function right, and you know what I'm saying. They was looking for help.
Because they didn't
They didn't
understand
have-
him.
they didn't have the
understand him.
creativity.
You
understood him.
understood.
They understood him.
No.
They understood him. They just want to make sure that we felt good about it,
Okay.
and I appreciate that.
And that's good. That's cool. That's
Yeah, but
politics.
but they below the smokers too. They went with Joe too. They listened to Joe.
At the end of the day.
And yeah, like the thing with that, you know, just throw another thing. Just talk about Joe. Like I say, I'm a Vietnam vet. So I catch fucking flashbacks.
Yeah.
So grenade went off right now. The thing is, the thing they listen to Joe, right? Because Steve Rifkin is Loud Records. He's the company. He's the CEO, and Rich Isaacs is the other one. So it's Richie, Richie Isaacs. They got partners, right? You know, Steve is the one that's in front. Richard is the one in the back. His name is Richard, so Dick in the back. Yeah. A lot of things has happened on the lot. That's loud record. Anyway.
Allegedly.
No, it is what it is. But what I'm saying is that the problem that, see, y'all laughing right now, right? Well, what if I tell y'all that Fat Joe, Richie Isaacs, and Steve Rifkin, they had a life insurance on Pun, $1 million. Pun died, and they split it. No, that's business for you. That's capitalist.
Right, capitalist.
To them, they care. It's cool, right? It's just Joe, though. I'm talking about Steve and them, and okay, I understand.
Is that a real thing? Like legit?
Okay.
I'm asking. I don't know.
1,000%. Why would I say it?
Wow.
I'm trying to tell you. I know you was going to laugh, right?
No, I didn't laugh at that.
I know that because I wanted to set you up for that. But I'm just trying to tell you that that's what facts are. Those are things I know and I've seen, and it's true. But the world don't know that.
Right.
But watch when I tell you that. So you're going to feel about Joe. What? He took what? Nigga took 1/3 of $1 million of the man of your twin, supposedly. Of your friend that's supposed to be a friend. Of your brother supposed to be a brother that you choke like.
And see, the thing is that, right?
And that's just that.
Normally, right, for the past years, let's be honest, right? A lot of the things that you've been saying over the years, people kind of like never paid it in mind. But as of late,
Why though? Wait, can you explain that for me? Maybe because
we
I
don't
said
know.
it.
You
gotta know.
It's just the way the politics work.
No. It's got to be something. Did I look like I
They had
got
a big
liar in my
machine.
forehead? Did I have liar in my forehead?
No.
Did I say it in a lying way? Maybe.
No,
My
you
delivery
sound
was
crazy
wrong.
to the world though. Like Kyrie Irving sounds
Like,
crazy.
you didn't want to hear it, but they still don't want to hear it.
No,
Some
they
people
don't.
still don't.
No. But now they do. I think that.
No,
and I
slowly,
wanna,
They
because
ready
you gotta
to
hear
listen
it.
to you.
You gotta
They
hear it.
ready to
If
listen
it's
to
first.
I think they ready to listen to you, boss.
I don't want to talk no more now. Like it's up balls.
Yeah.
That's how I am.
Never told.
No.
I don't want to say that.
Wait.
No.
but what I want to say is that
You ever talk to my God? Yeah.
take a shot while I get a couple of words in.
Okay, listen.
Yeah.
See,
And I wanna say shout out to your
That's why
boy.
they didn't listen to me. They thought I was lying because of that. That's the same
No,
thing you just
I'm
said to me.
not saying.
Take a shot.
I'm just trying to bring it up to speed.
Ba, 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 ba.
And I want to shout out your man Panda Chop because
Panda
of him.
Chop, shout out.
He put a lot of work.
He
with
just
you.
came out of nowhere.
But he.
You see this? I asked y'all to do this for me. You know how many times you could catch me on the net, and I told her only if I got a fucking dude that takes my content in YouTube, put
Yes.
the stories back and forth
And he
between
did
me
a
and
great
Joe.
job.
And that's what he do. He listened to me.
Yes.
One crazy guy listened to me. He becomes the famous little crazy guy that he's this, and I love it. I wish everybody would be journalists like that.
Right.
If you take this job for real,
Right.
that's all I was asking you to do. Even
Right.
from Angie, a
Right.
professional Hot 97 disc jockey. How do you want to interview the other guy, not me? And then I'm your friend on top of that. So but those things bother me to that point. It's like your job. I know your job. I know what being a DJ is.
Right.
I know what being a radio personnel is. And you know it. But I'm your friend. I don't want special treatment.
Right.
Because I'm not that new. I'm not that dude.
You just
Joe
wanna
was the
be
nigga
able
that
to-
use you for that strip. He's the one that does these things. How the fuck do he get to be the cool one?
Right.
And not that I'm jealous, but just I'm just sticking with real nigga shit. Respect, loyalty on serious time. Serious time.
Yeah.
Because when it's serious time, right? Especially when serious with me. I'll go through something and I expect you to be serious. Fuck all that.
That's a
We can
fact.
laugh later, but we gonna get serious for a little bit so you can understand that. Let's not laugh at these things right here.
Right.
And then, knowing me, I'll probably laugh still. But you laugh too hard, I fucking look at you crazy. You know what I'm saying? But we could laugh still. But you know what I'm saying?
But that's why I wanted to wrap.
But
bring
a
it-
friend, you know, that's what
The
the
Cuban-
people, then the energy you shared throughout your life
Right.
with certain people. You chose certain people, or they chose you, but you got a real relationship with them. By the time you need them, they're supposed to be there for you, right?
Yep.
Unless it's a crazy favor that you asking. But friend is a friend. You're supposed to be there, and you're supposed to, if you could help. Not even help, because I never asked for special treatment. I just said, treat me fair.
Right.
Just treat me fair. If you get an interview, why the fuck I get? I knew I knew how it was going to play out. That was the example, and that's what I didn't like about the whole situation. I was used as a blueprint example of how to blackball a motherfucker.
Yeah.
So it got me extra tight.
Wow.
So I've never been that type of nigga. You could do that too. But I guess the music industry, you know, when you know,
Well, being
like
that-
everything is, they just follow the lead and they just go with it.
Yeah.
Because it's secret society, I guess, in that level. They work together to create a narrative. Any narrative.
Well, Joe was the guy that was already in the industry, right? And I guess he already had those
Seniority.
relationships.
Well, no,
you
he
know.
got more through us because he was representing us. So we
Yeah.
under him in that level. Even Punt was under him as far
Right,
as
so
business.
he's the guy that's
He was the
kind
leader.
of the bridge, you know?
He was the leader. He was the businessman. He was the one that talked for us. He was also our manager. He was getting a cut for that. So he was our label. He was our manager.
Wasn't that a conflict of interest?
Yeah,
To
we
be a
didn't know that.
manager and your...
We didn't know that, though. We didn't know that. We just, Joe knew what he was doing, how to get it done. As far as, like, if you wanted to be a manager, just that. He knew how to do that. He walked Punt through those avenues to get him. He did. He did management job. He also, I don't think he did too much of the labeling thing. I think that was extra. At the time, he didn't know how to be really a label dude. But he knew as much as managing and walking an artist through a path, he knew about that. You know what I'm saying? He had the right connections. So he was more of a manager, really, which he got 50% from Punt. 50.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all know the numbers breakdown when it comes to that, but Chris Lighty was the best manager ever, according to the industry, and he was getting 20%. And then the problem is that with us, we from the hood and we real, we G, and we ride to
Right.
you till you die. And cut me in my face, I won't believe that you're gonna snake me. You know what I'm saying? That's how we are. So at the end of the day, it's like you're not gonna put that in writing.
Right.
Because it's up. It's really up. We don't know nothing, but I know. I don't.
You think
I'm
your
thinking
word
my
is
best
good. Yeah.
intentions. You're not trying to jerk, man. I just seen you. Just
You're
seen
my
you.
man, son.
Not even. I seen you work hard.
Right.
I seen you wanting us to. I seen you wanting my brother to make it. Later on, of course, 50% of millions of dollars is a fucking great deal. But we're not thinking back there like that. You know what I'm saying? What about if he did fail? So it's a risk. I understood that. Pun had to go through that. By the time it got to me, I said 20%. I broke that shit down to 20 because they tried to catch me in the hotel too. With the whole, you gotta give 50%. I don't gotta give nothing. I really don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Try to use pun on me. No, I don't care. I'm not going in this room. I'm not going to this room. I'm not
said,
going to try to
"Let's go,
gas me. No, it's not
Talk
unfair.
right here.
I gotta pay lawyers. I gotta pay road manager. Get the fuck out of here. No.
Right.
Could that have started the beef or
No,
his
no.
resentment towards you from the beginning, or
Well,
Like, oh, this
I
guy's
used to
too
be that
smart.
nigga all the time. Like, all the time I used to be but because I had a reason to complain. You're not, first of all,
you question things sometimes? Like, what?
well, if they feel like,
Yeah.
hey, what the fuck am I doing? Okay, let me do a show. Okay, let me give you another example. I was already Cuban Link. I was doing 10,000 a show. Flowers for the Dead, Still Telling Us. I was already hot in the street. You know what I'm saying? So this is I didn't drop an album yet. I was working on an album, but I was doing a show every day of the week. 7 days a week.
Wow.
10, 12,000 at the show. Rocking. He's getting 20%
Right.
of every show I do. Every feature I do. He was getting 50 at every, punt.
Right.
Now he lost his cash cow, really. That's what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? But he's going through his shit, right? Whatever. I don't want to, no, I can't even lie. He don't have no love for Punt. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. He said shit was straight business. And I'll tell you, one day I'll tell you how the story was. I'll do it in my book. That was the confirmation of why this nigga was just business. And he always liked that. And that's a gift. Somebody to be that cold-hearted and act like they part of a team to get his stuff done.
Yeah.
To get shit from us. But when it comes for him to show that family love, he can't do it because he was never felt it.
Right.
So, but he knows how to act, and his acting is bootleg. So that's why I tell you I got certain situations. Now, what the fuck was I going to tell you now?
You talking about
What's an example? Oh, yeah. So the example was this. I'm getting $10,000, $12,000. I mean, 12,000 a show already and everything. Now it's a Terror Squad show. Like a little tour, promotional tour. Plus we get money because we do like the colleges. And then that night we got shows in a regular town.
Right.
In every city.
Right.
I'm getting 10 to 12,000 to shows by myself. Now I'm rocking with Armageddon, with Prospect. Pun didn't want to come out of nowhere. I should have known better already because, he didn't want to come. Pun started at $100, $50 for hyping for Joe in the beginning, 93.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? I was getting 20 because Pun used to bring me to hype him. So that's how we broke it down. You know what I'm saying? So money was really nothing. But now we know each other. It's a gradual growth in business. It's a gradual growth to your worth,
Right.
As an artist, right?
anything?
I mean, your status goes up just like the price is not today's price, it's not tomorrow's, right? That's what he said, right?
Right.
Right.
Okay, so just pay in mind walk with me this invisible train, like he likes to say. You know, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Market America, the Ponzi scheme of the lifetime. Just know that. So now I go and do the show, Terror Squad. Yeah, Florida, everybody. I love it because it's everybody together. My shit's always been unity. I love when we rock together because it's like, yo, the crew. You know, just got to make sure, guys, choose the right team to rep you, because sometimes it's not the same way back around.
Right.
Finished doing the show, back in the car, I'm like, okay, nah, let's get the, first show. First show at the tour. It's like a 12-city tour. $35,000 they paid. This nigga got the nerve to give me $200.
Wow. Per show.
I said, because I took it like, he smacked the shit out of me. Like, I was like, what's this? I did the whole shit. He had to jump back and like, what the fuck you talking about? Like, he says, my nigga, you gonna give me $200 right now. Right here. $500. I said, you're not serious, Joe. Joe, I just gave you fucking 20% of $12,000. That's like $2,500 you got from me.
Right.
Just off my fucking manager's fee for you. You're gonna give me, for me, spitting my songs that made Terror Squad also hot at the time.
Right.
For me, hyping y'all, everybody's for work. You think I'm supposed to get $500 for a Terror Squad show? That's how his mentality was.
Wow.
He said, well, you're not getting more, like a real, like cheap, greedy bastard. And he took the bag and he ran, like, he put it in his fucking, like a thief, like a real thief. Like, but I was like, I got so disappointed and so like,
Disgusting.
at him.
Yeah.
Because I know that this is how you really feel. And that's when I started looking at him like,
damn,
this nigga is just a nigga. He's like, what they say the Jews are? That they see it, they put it in the pocket. Mine, jab, Daffy Duck. Remember when he found the gold with Bud Bunny? Mine. He opened the clam. Mine. The nigga was everywhere the gold was at, and he fucked up over the genie to get the gold. That's how this nigga really is. Daffy Ducking.
He's a Daffy Duck.
Daffy Duck. Fat Duck. Fat Daffy Duck. Fat Daffy.
Fat Daffy.
Fat Daffy Beluga. So now, that's why Pun didn't come. Because he knew that, and I could start seeing this. Now, there's other examples just like this, like when I'm bringing a deal with my own, so I could get my 25 G's, boost myself up on my own. But then passing the shit when it's already done, all you gotta do is lock it in, and I respect your business. So I'm bringing the business to myself, but I want you to eat too. Right. That didn't work. Because you'll go and give it that nigga I'm supposed to get $25,000 for something that I already talked to this guy about that the niggas, they don't know. I'm walking them in so I can respect my business team, and then Joe goes and turns them into, okay, this is a Terror Squad venture now.
Right.
They're giving they're giving me $75,000, and Q, you get $5,000. I'm gonna get $5,000.
Right.
My $25,000 deal, I have to split with who? With you, bastard. Yo, this nigga. So that's the dirty shit he was doing. That wasn't a fart.
No, I got you.
Okay, good. Just to let you know. I'm proud of my farts.
So he had his hands on everything he was doing.
Yeah, he had we let him, trusted him to the point that he knew what he was doing because he was confident in what he's doing. He had the connects. We didn't think that he would stoop that low to be a petty thief in certain situations like that. Like everything, one for me, one cookie, 3 cookies for me. I didn't know he was gonna do that. Like what I'm saying, until I saw that.
Right.
And then I saw that, and then I started watching. That was the Matrix pill that the red pill that I took. And then I started seeing
capitalized
past it, and then he's gonna snatch Tony Sunshine and Remy from Liza after Pun passed away. Like I seen it. I see it.
Right.
I seen it.
This episode of Brooklyn Basement Podcast is sponsored by Golden State Banana. Find them at dispensaries all over California, coming soon to New York, Boston, and Florida. Also follow them on the gram at golden_state_banana 2.0. Capital Punishment just turned 25, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Like last week, right?
My son is 27. I think Chris is 27 or 28 too. Our kids, Pun's kids, and my son is 27.
Can you remember when, that time when when Pun was working on the album, making the skits and
everything. I remember everything. But I was
the
little Cuban right there next to my brother. The little Felix. That was Felix. That was Phil. That was Lilville Phil. That was Lyrical Assassin. But that was Moondog, the Punisher. That was Mystic Studios in Staten Island.
Yeah.
That was me fucking going over there on the ferry, me and him, you know, because the hoopty cost too much to go to take the Verrazano shit is fucking
Right.
like at the time probably like $17, $16, but they charge you once,
Right.
back and forth, like the George Washington. But
when Capital Punishment was being recorded, do you know like
Capital.
this is Capital
catapult
was
punishment.
being recorded? Did you know like this is gonna be a classic?
We like no, we didn't know it was gonna be a classic like that. But me, how dope the material was, incredible. But don't know as a businessman where the fuck this is going.
Right.
Until it happens, and if it do happen, because you know we talk that bullshit when you from the hood. Yeah, we don't go gold, and we gonna go platinum. We don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah.
Pun didn't know what the fuck. He knew 500,000 copies, million copies.
Well, forget about the sales,
would
but
be
just
good
know,
if we sell 100,000, you be a man.
right.
Joe sold 50,000 with the Flo Joe album. He was kind of looking like he was a fucking like like the hood niggas.
Right.
We know how to stretch it.
Right.
Niggas would be just regular go wood, but they'll look like bronze.
Right.
And bronze, in the,
Bronze
in
is
the
good
hood
in the
is all
hood.
right.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
a metal, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know how to stretch that shit, so you're all right. You can work and probably get the silver later, but it buys you another shot.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. We just thought. Remember, we had to go against the life. Like Joe had confidence in Pun, but he would try to add his shit
Right.
because he just to say he was working after a while. Because Pun had it already. He had the blueprint what to do.
Yeah.
Because he was so good that he started
Right.
just doing it for Joe now.
Yeah.
Like he caught on so fast with his shit that he came in with so like original shit with what he was and what we was. Because I count myself in there too. Because we came with that same energy. We from that side.
Right.
Me and Pun, and Sace and all of us. We come from that with that new energy. Pun was like the nigga who embodied that energy and just put it to work. And you know what I'm saying? He put it in the right way, like you know what I'm saying, the music, hip hop. So like the results for his moves, and every time he performed, he killed it. Every time he what I'm saying, he did an interview, he killed it. Every time he thought about something, an idea, he killed it.
Yeah.
So it was undeniable, you know what I'm saying, in that part. And to a point that Joe had to act now like he was working. So he would just say bullshit just to be like, oh, at least I said it, but you denied it. You know how niggas just be like that. We have nothing to do. Be like this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna sweep over here, okay? Sweep a little area, but you know the
Really had
fucking
nothing to
robot
do with
just swept the whole shit by itself. We knew. So that's what happened. Joe started. It was getting that easy, and that might have been another taking advantage of shit, getting used to sitting back, and then collecting because you had a great artist, and then that artist just didn't do it for himself. He also named you Don Cartagena. He told you to stop being a thug and become the gangster. Now it's time for the gangster. You older. That's what Pun did.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Wrote his rhymes, wrote verses and rhymes and songs for him, made him hot.
He rebranded him basically.
He remade him, not branded him. He branded him like a cattle, and then he fucking
Remade him.
he give him
Yeah.
the Bugs Bunny again with the monster. Remember, he spit him in the barber chair like this. He go woo woo, and the nigga made his dude. Remember the hair thing? Put him in the fucking trenzas with the fucking pigtails. He was like this. And niggas like blah, 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 blah. He did that to Joe. Joe
He said, blah, blah, blah,
found a nice outfit that he fit. And Joe knows how to design, takes whatever ideas and he applies it to it, you know what I'm saying? But it's the same ideas that you give him.
Right.
He just does it, and he does it like
He puts his Joe twist on it.
which is the best stuff for
Right.
it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the best clothing, the best
Right.
look for it. Like Puffy.
Right.
But say you're Puffy. Say you're an entertainer. Don't say like you're an MC. Don't say like you're a hip hop, like a real, because that's going to bother me. Because not me. It's going to bother
Right.
people like me.
Right.
People like me are niggas that really take pride on our
That's-
work.
Yo, it sounds like a formula, man.
What?
As far as like taking an artist and flipping them, because Puffy kind of did that with Big.
Yeah, but
25 years
it's
later,
a
he's still
formula.
doing
If you have the right artist, you have to have the fucking, you have to have the
the
the right
Yeah,
artist.
well, Puff had Big.
Well, Papa Pig was a fucking incredible fucking
Yeah.
species. He
So
was
that's
not-
what I'm saying.
He wasn't a regular dude. You know what I'm saying? What was Big, Pac, and them niggas like DMX,
Right.
Prodigy, all them niggas like Nas, Jay-Z to a point. Jay-Z's a beast on his own, but he's a triple beast on business.
Right.
So he's that more greater to me than an artist to me. He's a better
Right.
businessman than to me.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? So it's just that these gifts, these artists got, they can't really, they got to go, they got to be walked through. Usually they're walked through by another guy, whether an artist, whether a manager. But that motherfucker's tainted. That's been in the industry, and he's gonna try to get you, and he's gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? Because he's supposed to get you. That's how they do. It's like tag. Like my buddy gave you the fucking, the vocabulary of the E game, and then he called it. He can't stop until you catch him. You got E. See, he can't unload it off me. So and it's just like that game. You know what I'm saying? Pass it on, and then it's just like that. Everybody's always tagged in, and it becomes like a big fucking business orgy. That you gotta fuck everybody, and then you get to fuck people. They fuck you, then you get to fuck them. Somehow.
Wait, you were talking about me earlier.
Huh?
You were saying a lot of poor shit about me earlier.
No, but that's the real. I gotta. I'm not apologizing for this one right here. This is for real.
Right.
This happens like physically, mentally, and spiritually inside this business.
Wow.
So they literally fuck you in your asshole. That's the examples of people get fucked in the asshole just so they could keep a secret and give the word that they're not gonna talk on their business. It's that type of shit that goes on. I never been approached by that,
But you've gotten wind of it.
I know it exists. I know it exists because I know when there's ever this rich, this money, there's plenty, plethora of money and bills, and nigga, just look. You could go back in the days. The Bible told you that.
Right.
It started praising the lamb that was gold as soon as Moses went back into the tablets. And he went to talk to God, the niggas partying. You know what I'm saying? Niggas like, biggie. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the gold just hypnotized me. And then come out and be like, what the fuck? You don't know that your moms and your pops, ¿Qué cojones están haciendo en la casa mía? And then that's why those lessons be in the Bible. Like,
right.
And they got to punish them. And Abraham and the shit, and the 7 fucking brothers, the cousins, whatever it is. It's a story, it has a message, but that's a true story. The Last Supper is another true story. It keeps happening to us. It actually happened to me. You can see it happen in the fucking back upon the album. Yeah, baby. Look at the back cover. That's the Last Supper. I don't know who the fuck. I forgot that we did that. Wow. And then after that, it sure was the Last Supper.
Right.
I died after that. And then I got fucking, fucking sliced, and then there's turmoil everywhere. So the breakup happened. That was my Last Supper too.
The symbolism is there.
But dude, I'm just saying, the life tells you certain things. Even things like that, you got to take it. Those are stories that happen, and sometimes the right, positive energy of God and the energy of the world, and it's all together. It gives you. If you're tuned in, they're gonna show you the way. Believe me. That's how deep I get, and that's how crazy I sound to most people. Because when I say these things, I don't know. I don't sound crazy to me. Because I know it's true.
Right. You speaking your truth.
I don't know how crazy it sounds to people that they choose not to believe. That's why I don't understand that part.
I think people believe stuff more now because there's more evidence.
But when the fuck did I ever act like I was a liar, or did I have something written on me saying don't believe me?
I don't think that people were used to those kind of stories.
But they did. They heard the Puffy story, the mother of Puffy, the
but you know what
story
happened?
was shook again. But you heard those stories,
right? But you know what happens? They got the money and the
he's
power.
Still doing it. He's still doing it. He's still doing it. You find an excuse of why somebody would think I'm lying. Tell me, why wouldn't you be you? Personally,
I'm not saying me,
but you personally, why wouldn't you believe somebody? Even I don't know how to say. I don't even know how to make that question up to you.
Yeah, try it though.
I mean, if you saw me back then, you saw me. What was I doing that led you to believe? Maybe I not everybody have to believe me. What was I doing? Too direct? Was I looking like I was like I had something behind it, like a scheme?
Right.
Or was they listening actually to what the other guy was saying?
Because he has the bigger voice and the bigger platform or they have the bigger platform to voice that. It will overshadow whatever you're saying. So it's not necessarily.
But if you know that now, or people,
we just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah. But you knew that. I didn't say you didn't believe me. I'm just saying,
right?
Why didn't they believe? If
Well,
it's
I'm
true,
telling you.
right? Because the truth is supposed to be believed, right? Especially if it makes sense.
Most people are gonna just believe what people.
What would make somebody go, that shit is too ugly for me to believe? I'd rather just be in the Matrix and listen to the lies. What would make somebody do that? Ay, cojones, mira,
That's how true it is.
True story.
You gotta bless it.
Right.
You gotta do it. It happens. But that was the wrong fucking cup. That was my Red Bull.
It doesn't matter.
I'm just asking. The truth is, to me, it's a universal language.
Yes.
You feel it. You see it. You smell
Feel
it.
it.
You gonna know it's the truth because they're gonna hit you, within the bones, to the gristle. You gonna know what it know. Because it's not, those novellas where unless the motherfuckers like the real devil, like the gas you like that. That's what I think this situation is like. I think that my enemy is so great at his deception that it caught them. That he's that good. You think so?
I don't think it's that, man. I just think that.
There you go. Shot it down.
But you don't.
Try to give it away.
Right.
Tell me what you think it is then. No, I want you to talk.
I told you what it was.
No, you didn't.
My opinion.
What was the opinion?
He gets to be able to say whether
Because
you can say 100
so
things.
you blaming it on the systematic the status the status
Back then, yes.
stats. Back then and now no.
But now that's the internet. Now you got
but
guys.
the internet been out.
No, not back then, bro.
No. 2005 and on. It's been on.
Not to the level where it's at now.
Okay, we're in 2024.
Yes.
Is it
23.
23. So 23.
You're in the future.
23. Why would you say the internet still popped off? My gente and all that shit.
They say 10 years
Okay,
ago.
10 fucking years. As soon as the internet, these stories was out, they knew that. They knew me from voicing my opinion for years.
Yeah.
Same story. I know it might have been beasting maybe a little too much every year. Come with a fucking campaign, like he's saying, because he made fun of it. I would maybe the Hennessy. I drink Hennessy for breakfast, which was a lie. Whatever. He assassinated my character, right? I understand that takes a little bit off you, but I know there was times that I just stood in front of the camera and said, "Yo, this is what happened. This is what happened.
Yeah.
Look at Liza. Look at they just won the case." If we are the niggas that went through this, and we saying that, these niggas are cheating us, they're cheating, they're using other people to stop our careers. Not, I love music. He's stopping me from being the best I could be, like in Cuba.
Right.
The communism.
Right.
I couldn't speak. What do you mean? I can't work with these people because they're your friend. So you're doing an embargo to me. You're putting sanctions on my fucking career without, without me asking for that. Or that's not even fair. That's not fair to me, right? Because if you're a man, if it's like that, word. So that's it's a new thing to do with people. That's why it's like, damn, I don't want that. That's the fear it comes. I don't want him to do that to me. I don't want to get around Cuba. That's what it creates. It creates black cloud. I'm the black ugly duckling. You know what I'm saying? With 3 dicks and 4 balls. But that's, I still have 3 dicks, which is better. I always thinking those defects are great for me. You know what I'm saying? I could fuck 3 bitches at the same time. You look at it.
Talent.
You look at it like it's funny and it's come on, a defect. I look like it's a perfect infect.
You make it work. Make it do what it do for you.
I don't know. I'll make it a trend to be. Everybody have this now. I put, I'll sell the fucking
make it a
extra
wave.
cocks.
You make it a wave.
Artificial cocks now and artificial pussies. And I'll be rich. But anyway, that's what it did. That time of me, that type of hate that was put on me and those type of sanctions where I can't work with other people in the industry because not usually the artists, but maybe their management, their label, don't want them to do songs with me. They got to listen to them. And that's the kind of excuses I got to accept. So I said, fuck all of y'all. Not fuck them as a human being, but I don't need y'all. I'm trying to be nice to you. I love sharing my talent. I love working with people. I love that. You know what I'm saying? I love that. That's one of my things. But they don't want to play with me. Oh, yeah? You don't want to play with me? Let me start my own shit. With myself. I'm going to play with myself. I'm going to look crazy playing with myself, which I do anyway. Whether it's jerking off or playing with my fucking music by myself with the pen. You know what I'm saying? I'm by myself. In a fucking, in a manicomio or in a white padded room by myself playing with pandas. That's what I, And, through those times of meditation and playing by myself and playing with myself, I learned a couple of tricks and some good stuff. I love myself. Yeah. I love the world because you know what? The fucking world got a lot of fucking things that I forgot about. You get lost. You get lost sometimes when you give your energy to people. You forget your strengths, your weaknesses, and the important things to do, your spiritual side, your mental, your body. And it's part of everything. The earth, the animals, the trees. You know what I'm saying? The other planets.
What's the most, during that time, what's the most important thing that you learned about yourself?
How real I kept it. How unselfishly I thought. how many fucking favors I did for those that did me wrong. Like, those are the questions. Be like, how can you do that? And not because it's me and I'm a perfect guy, but if you look at what I've done in your life and whatever's life, those people that betrayed me. Not even Joe. Joe had motive of greed and he wanted only yes people around him so he could control the ship. I understood that. That's his main reason. You know what I'm saying? Being jealous of me, yeah, whatever. I was scaring him because I had power. And I didn't look at myself as that powerful because I didn't want to be the leader. So it didn't matter what I played. I could still be like, he's the leader.
Right.
But he's going to do some foul shit or some like run away while we about to fight and you run on me. I'm going to be the nigga and be like, yo, you fucking faggot. Because you're still my friend. And if you don't apologize for that, I'm going to ride in your ass. And not because I want to take your spot, because you don't do that. You don't do that to me, personally. Fuck what you did for them, but me. I never ran on you. So you don't do that to me. Not to take it like that. That's the type of nigga I am, right? So it's not for me to out you, but it's for me to let you know what you did and why I did what I did and my intentions. You know what I'm saying? And but it's a lot of them. I don't want to keep saying what I've done for them, but it's like, when can you go back into the Cuban Link chapters for me helping motherfuckers get on? Even when I was with Joe, that I wasn't supposed to be around Joe, but Pun had me there because he loved me. You know what I'm saying? He had stays there because he loved us, because we was a group before that. He kept it real and funky. You know what I'm saying? As far as loyal, when Joe told him to get rid of us, he never did. In that situation, we were slowly getting to becoming TS. And within that situation, I'm from a place where I'm in between forest projects and a ranch. I'm in the middle, we live in those projects. Enemies. I'm the link between them. As soon as I got on, I'm putting all my. I did a song for my block, which united my whole block. Them niggas that had beef for life. You know what I'm saying? I was chilling with both my niggas because I had both niggas on both sides, and that was scaring him. You understand that unity that I had with real love. This is real love. This is like my niggas, and I'm showing He turned all of those. Which, if you could turn them, it's not really them. They was really real about it. I don't believe that. I don't believe a nigga could turn you on me. You had that gene in your blood. Yeah, and you gassed me. That's how I feel at the end of the day. I chose the wrong people to show the love to. So I'm definitely learned that. And I could swallow that pill. Slow down. I could swallow that pill.
I was just about to get you.
But it's repetitive the way it's happening. It hurts. It don't hurt more. It's already numbing. But it makes me want to just stomp brains out of niggas. Because I feel like used. Like, yo, I did good things by you.
Right.
How you could do that to me? Once again, the question, what did I have something saying I'm pussy in my forehead when I was talking to you? When I was helping you get in by vouching for you and taking you to the studio so you could record did I have like a chochai in my fucking chest while I looked sideways and you said, you look at the choch? Did you do that to me? Because how the fuck can you even have the balls to do that to me? Knowing that you see me knock niggas out. On top of that, you must have thought that I wouldn't do that to you or something, or you must have took that risk because somebody gassed you with a bigger reward. I don't know what it was, but that's just shitty to do to your friend. That's bad business. That's, you know, it's evil, man. It's just evil to do to somebody that, you know what I'm saying, did nothing but, you know, had great intentions for you. And it was a part of your history's upcoming and uplifting for your fucking, for your class, and your classes were raised or whatever it is, as far as like poor, you know, middle class. Like, I brought you up with me. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't even established yet to the point that I'm solidified. I was still like, come on, my niggas.
Right.
You know, but that's what they did to it. They did that to a nigga like that.
That's crazy.
Now tell me, who would No, you tell them now. Get the niggas that niggas that I was entrenched with. You know what I'm saying? Did years with, up and down, you know, broke too, like chilling like regular niggas. I can't believe these niggas. Like, where the fuck? How many Judas? I thought it was one Judas.
It's many of them.
One Judas.
Those are the deleted.
So the problem is that they start making church. Remember, the Judas is Catholic and saints, and Peter had a fucking church too. These niggas supposed to have been tortured already.
Right.
They betrayed Jesus already. Wait, what? We're making churches with them. You know, the devil's around here somewhere. They shouldn't have no churches. They should be in the fucking cell in the bottom.
Right.
Somewhere in the bottom or punished in Alaska, feeding the whales by themselves. There's no way they should be like, oh, the prodigals, the saints of Judas.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, that's another reason. You know, that's a whole different thing. That's religion and stuff, and I'm not really a fan of religion. I'm more spiritual, God believer, energy of God. And
So, question: what do you miss about Pun the most, man?
everything, man. Everything.
Everything.
Wait,
What's a
that nigga-
moment? Give me a moment, man. That
It's not a moment. It's not one.
It's everything.
It's every day, my nigga. With that nigga, it's every day. I remember everything.
How about a moment
I
like
remember everything. I remember just going to movies, having fun with the nigga. Me and him always. Whitestone Cinema. Fitting in the booth, taking pictures, and couldn't stand straight.
They fit in the booth. They had a fit.
Already heavy set nigga, and
Right.
then and then you got me like that fucking little toothpick, and then I gotta go like that through the thing, and then we gotta look to it, or we have to stand without laughing through the fucking
Right.
picture, because we'll fuck up the picture. Every picture we got, it's like nigga,
that
we
nigga's
couldn't stop laughing. Everything was funny. Liza still has those pictures.
Wow.
Playing ball in the biddies for
how about
boxing together.
he was a big prankster, right? What was one of the
Oh, yeah.
wildest pranks that he pulled on one of you guys or somebody that
To
you was
me,
like, you
it-
went too far, Pun. Come on.
Pun. He always go far.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't like when he used to play around with the fucking belly juice.
The sweat. Like,
Yeah, the sweat. He put the fucking towel there, and he'll give Liza to wrap it up and put it on ice and do some chemical shit to it, and then have it there just to fucking prank people, and like that's funny. Like,
But what
what are you
what
talking
we
about,
do
nigga?
with
He's
it?
an animal.
just put it in your nose and you smell that shit, my nigga.
He's biolistic. That
But it was in a regular. It's like shit. Like it's
belly
like-
juice, dogs.
I never have smelled belly juice before. It was not a regular smell.
So
I
he
got
was-
belly juice. That's not that smell, my nigga. That shit is like a special caked up smell.
Yeah, that's what does.
Do you ever prank?
Fresh.
Do you ever prank him in a way where he's like, "Oh, it's war
course,
now"?
I-
What was the best prank you got him with?
I got him with everything he got me. I got him with wet dreams. I got him with everything. I put fucking wasabi in his burger. I put
Wasabi in the burger.
because he started doing that. I caught him with the shit I used to do on you know, add the salt. Screw the salt top.
Oh,
He
yeah,
tell me,
yeah.
oh yeah, put some salt in because you know
The whole shit dumps in.
He'll do it. The funniest thing about Pun, he'll do it to people that like flax and like gangsters, like niggas that you don't play around with.
Yeah.
They scared to play with.
Yeah.
He'll do it. And that'd be the funniest shit to me because it's like these niggas go in, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
fight him. And there's he's Pun.
Yeah.
So that'd be the funniest to me. Joe, when he catches Joe, oh my God. He used to laugh. Joe hated getting caught.
Right.
So you had to always be on point.
Oh yeah. But he was ODing too much too.
He's OD too.
Yeah, he was ODing too much because it's like it's trauma after a while.
Right,
like,
right.
I know I'm good with it because I got that respect already with him from the beginning, and he don't play with me no more like that. Like he won't. Like if you soft, you know, he can still get you. Like
Right.
no gas, Chris, which is son. He'll tell,
Yeah.
you know, the friend that he just met from another block that he doesn't
Right.
know better. But he knows that
You
you're
get
gonna
him good.
snuff this nigga if he wets you. He'll go get dumb niggas and he'll fucking they'll laugh because he's gonna worry about it. He's gonna laugh at it.
Right.
He's a friend. He's a friend. He'll gas that nigga to wet you. That's when it goes crazy.
Right.
That's when you know the guys that wet you.
Right.
Get up and you just snap his jaw off, and then that's when you know what I'm saying. Oh, what are you doing?
Right.
Pun is the only one laughing at the end of that. He's over there. That's when it started going crazy. He would like ODing. And it's just, Pun, that's my brother and all. But he liked too many yes men too. I guess when you got that money and everything, people like yes men.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know, I never liked that.
Right.
I never liked that.
But you kept him grounded, man. I
To a
think
point,
you
to a
kept
point.
him grounded. I think you
to
did.
a point. Pun, you can't control Pun. But he'll listen to certain people at certain times. But he'll argue with me 1,000 times. He'll rather argue with me just on the competition level.
Right. Keep
Right.
it sharp.
I could be right. He'll just make the argument to be like,
Yeah,
I'm going to beat you in this argument anyway.
Yeah,
I know you're
devil's
right,
ad-
but I'm going to beat you. And he could. Like, he'll find some way.
The devil's advocate.
He'll
yeah.
start, yeah, but he'll do it. But in my head, I'm like, yo, my nigga, if I'm right, what the fuck you got to even,
Why you fighting me?
why create doubt?
Right.
Like, just take the truth. I know I'm not always right, but damn, but I'm right.
Because there's good people.
That's the reason why you give somebody prize. Well, yeah, my bad. Sorry, you was right. I was
Right.
wrong. That's the reason you do that.
Some niggas can't lose.
He hate losing.
Yeah.
He hate
It
losing.
sounded that way.
And he hate it. He loves that. He just loves that. But not because he's a sore loser.
No, he's
the
cool
type of nigga that works harder the next time and beat you.
Right.
Joe is the nigga that cheats you. If you beat him, he's gonna trip you. That's him, Joe.
Fuck you.
You know, he's gonna get the referee, even buy the referee out. Yeah, that's him.
Let me.
Felony on the board.
Yo, question.
metaphors.
Well, question. I got a question for you. So did you become spiritual?
I don't know.
Told
He
you.
said it. I don't.
Become?
No, you said come first.
I said become.
Okay, become is the half of the hith. The way they talk in the biblical term.
You guys said
The becometh the wherewith of the Willie Mammoth.
Willie Mammoth. No pun intended.
Joey Mammoth. That's a new one. He's invented here in the basement. The foundation is everything. You know, Pun's record label was the foundation. Yeah. Foundation.
Was it?
Yo.
And they stole it.
Oh yeah, that's the story.
They stole it.
Well, they didn't steal it.
Who was signed to the foundation?
Tony Blowshine and Remy.
Tony Blowshine. Come on.
Oh, Sean Shoe Shines.
So spiritual. You got spiritual after, before pun, together with pun,
I always felt
because
spiritual.
you.
I always felt
You with
spiritual.
God, I can
you know
feel
how
it.
one of them niggas like that's everybody. You know, if you do got a special thing that you give, it's so scary that you don't want to go there too much. Only when it happens. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if that's true, I definitely tend to believe in that I do. But it's something that is gotta be respected.
Right.
It's just like, you know, when Santeria, maybe, you know, you could relate it to that because it's something that, you know, it's not because it comes to me like that. I don't see, but, you know, sometimes when I break night, I start seeing shit that what the fuck? And I can see it and I can show you it. But you will never see it if I wouldn't break night.
That's that Cuban shit.
Nope, that's just the break night shit. I thought
3 a.m. is the devil's
I thought, like, you know,
hour.
when you
The
were
3 a.m.
delirious and
Yeah.
it's not really,
Psychosis kicks in.
but it's needing that psychosis if you see it too and you didn't
Right.
break. If I show you, if I go, look at this, and I could show you two crazy big-headed monsters there, and you'd be like, how the fuck is this there?
Yo.
Right.
I'm telling you, I did this before, and I'd be like, so I'm not fucking nuts.
Right.
So I could break 5 nights then. So I could go further and go deeper into this fucking purgatory shit that I'm in. Because there's no way I can see these fucking crazy shit. And they're there.
Right.
They're not scaring me either. It's like giant Fraggle rocks.
But they're there. Like they said, Teletubbies are big.
They just look at me, though. They look at me. But
Do they have a language that they speak?
I can be just very creative, and that should just go. That's what I think. It's just I'm a creative person, and when I look at things, I don't just look at things the one way. Like when you got when you're tired, that's when you just can't control your
But it
creativeness.
become something else when you make other people see it.
Yeah, I know that's the part that I'm. Yeah, that's the power part that I'm
Right.
scared about. Not really scared, but just unknown. I don't know. Like I wrote "Flowers for the Dead" in the first verse. I never changed nothing. That's how exactly pun I did with pun. Like, you know what I'm saying? All of that.
Yeah.
Second verse is the only thing I wrote.
Wow.
The only thing I wrote. The only thing I had to do for the first verse was add his name. The only thing.
Wow.
So that is weary in itself, without me even losing somebody, without me even thinking that this superhero nigga was gonna die. Never. Not even if it was 1,000 pounds. It's just like his attitude was like forever was bigger than life. So those thoughts are never, you know, I seen him weak. Or some more like, oh, that's kind of peculiar. Nigga never been. So I used to talk to him, what the fuck you doing, man? Come on, let's go back to the gym. We gotta get to the gym. That's where he was getting a little too heavy.
Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, but that wasn't to the point of that. I think it was healthy. Like,
Damn.
I mean, I'm saying you don't catch a cold like that. He's not over here with his leg broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that was like left field shit.
What's your
But
relationship?
my subconscious was still on point.
Right.
Because I wrote the letter. I mean, I wrote flowers.
What's your relationship with Chris Rivers?
To me, it's my nephew, man. You know, but people get mad at you. You know, people get mad at you. I mean, I took up for the side of the Rios family all day. That's
course,
Pun's
yeah.
family.
Yeah.
And not because, you know what I'm saying, Joe, you know, Joe was in the right, I would have took Joe's side. Just Joe was wrong. Joe is a thief. Joe is a bad friend. Joe is a fake individual to us. He, you know what I'm saying, he liar. He did Pun's family wrong. That's a real dude. That's a businessman. You know, I don't give a fuck how you put it. He's a great businessman. He knows how to steal fucking money from people. He lies. He lies, and then he takes advantage of that. To the
Businessman.
people that he thinks no less than them, or people that are inferior in that game, that to him, because he knows better. You know what I'm saying? That's why when he lost the case. You know, remember before that he was bragging. Next thing you know, you're gonna see, you're gonna be, I'm the winner. I never took no money from there. Watch when you see it. Gloating and everything. Never hit that topic again when he lost. Nobody either. None of y'all niggas. None of y'all. None of y'all motherfuckers.
I wasn't even there.
I wasn't
Don't
there.
need to be there. You're a podcaster. You're a fucking journalist. You take a little bit of that, right?
No,
No.
yeah. But
Yes,
that's
you
why.
take a little bit of that.
No.
Are you gonna do the Nori now? I'm not a podcaster after you get caught.
No. I've never took a side. Shit, I didn't even
Not
know.
a side. It's just true. A
black
nigga is
woman.
gloating on shit. He never took it. Okay, cool. So you backing him up. You believe in him.
No, I can't.
You believe in him though. Back in the days, right? It was
No,
words
I-
against words. She would say something that he's stealing.
listened.
You believe to him because whatever. After the paper comes out, after now you know this
Right.
nigga lied,
Right.
and he's running 100 miles the other way now. I'm just saying, man. It's just like it's so much things that are so. Maybe if you're in this world, you could get caught. Because remember, you're living in his umbrella. You see what he does. You see the power he got, how much he's respected in his world. But when you step out that world, he's a regular dude to people, and you see it.
Right.
No, I think there's people still. The once the narrative is set, it's hard to unset it. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see me. They thought I went to sleep with Pun's wife after Pun passed. This is no way in the world. I think anybody in the Bronx that know me, see me and Pun grow up, going up together, seen anything about that, that family and me.
Right.
Knew that I would do that.
Right.
I know that I wouldn't do that. Right. So I'm not even thinking about those type of petty
Right.
shits.
Right.
But when they become a problem, it's that
But
when they
that
start looking at you,
destroys you, yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? Then you start hearing people talking, that nigga's a dirtball.
Wow.
That nigga did this. That nigga got this. You start, what the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's not even the only story. Some bitch at the end of I had to put on blast. Told my that I did her dirty. Like I tried to force myself on her. I don't know if you went through my. It's there. The bitch is there. Some bitch named fucking Charlotte. Some bitch back in the days. I don't even know this bitch ever. Not just a singer. She's a freestyle singer and everything. She had a career. Her main claim of flame was crying every time she told the Cuban Link story that I pushed up on her and I forced her almost to have sex with her. Me. The protector of bitches that almost get raped. Me.
Right.
The shining armor that comes to bitches. All my fucking baby mothers, they come to me. You trying to hit me? And I kind of, I have to be that nigga to
Right.
fuck their ex-boyfriend up and try to protect them. But yet, these motherfuckers can believe that about me. So that's what made me just like go. We get frustrated. And it's like, I'm tired of talking. But I'm a rapper. I can never get tired of talking, right?
Yeah.
Really. But I want to punch people in the face. I want to stab them in their fucking foreheads. I want to do stupid shit.
You gotta
to them.
pick one: stab or punch in the
Not-
face. Which
No,
No,
one?
the thing is this.
No,
I
I
think
gotta
it,
do everything.
Yeah, everything.
I think that
Yeah.
you
It's got to be a law.
you
Or at least purge, like the purge. Like Cuban. This for Cuban. I want to get.
I think you two do too good of a dude.
Okay, man, you can't do that either. I'm not that fucking a punk either.
No,
I can't be
it's
that
just-
too much of good of a
Being good doesn't mean you're a
listen,
punk.
You're a good dude. That's not about
So-
punk.
so then-
It's about good of a dude.
No, I know that, but okay, if you're a good dude, when you do good, what happens?
You get.
You get fucked.
No, not all the time. But what they say? What they say? What they say?
Whoa,
What they say?
They take kindness for weakness. Let's
No,
say it
they
like
say that too. But when you put out good energy, you're supposed to get back good energy, right?
You
Right.
supposed.
And you are. You are. You're in a good place now.
You're hanging out in the
No, He's
basement.
somewhere in the woods. He's doing his Instagram somewhere in the
That's
woods.
still we still get to see who's in the closet because y'all niggas bought me here. I told you either Tony or the fucking somebody's in his closet. That's for the terror squad, and I'm gonna treat him like a pinata. I wish that fucking Joe would have brought me the nigga that's like me, like a place like this. We had that
Oh,
fucking same
my
like that. Would have put that shit right in the neck. Yeah, hello, how you doing, guy?
Wow.
We would have came just in big ass bunny suits, me and Joe. And it would have been bloody at the end.
Right.
But we would have been, we'd have had a movie. Law abiding Cubans. You know? Something like that. would be nice.
Law-abiding Cubans, he said.
Lord,
Yes,
behind-
'cause
that's a good movie. I watched that.
I watched that.
I love that movie. He made it. He did it for a reason. He's a martyr, but he definitely melted. He was crazy as fuck. He went to crazy lengths, strips, but he got his point across. You're traumatized for life after that. You know what I'm saying? If he was those people.
Yeah.
Because he had to show how painful what they did to him was.
Right.
So it's painful from his wife getting killed. Them niggas not helping me, setting free the victims. I mean the criminals. That's how he felt.
Right.
That's the only way you could show a motherfucker the same thing that you
I
taking
felt,
it like it's
yeah.
that's nothing. That's what niggas, a word is nothing. That's why, you know what I'm saying? When motherfucker just hold your head, and remember Powder? When he grab your head, he give him all the memory of when he killed the deer, the deer died, and that shit hurt you. That's why you respect the animal, right? That's the only way. Pain. That's why you gotta fight the right fight. When niggas punch you in the face.
Eye for an eye.
No,
Not-
if you punch him in the face, you got to use your fist, but you gotta, like, you know what I'm saying, do like 3 windmills before you hit him. Because you gotta really make sure that his nose
But that's
is
like
over
some
here.
kung fu shit right there.
That's some really, I'm gonna break your face.
Right.
They need new parts to your face. So that now they know never to raise a hand at you because they're gonna miss a part that they miss of their face. They're not gonna be looking the same. That's what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? That examples need to be done for the shit anyway I went through. And don't snitch, please. I'm in the basement.
No, we're not gonna snitch.
I'm not even saying I'm doing anything, but those severe measures are the actual techniques that you need to do, because, and it goes for everything. It goes for teaching the kids. Sometimes you have to really scare these kids, man. And you can't even scare them with anything anymore because they're immune to so much shit. You know, death, murder, so much things going on. They've seen a lot of things, sex, you know, and it's like, I mean, you could do it. There's always a way. It's always a way, but I'm just saying that, you know, because with that, you know, knowledge, you have to make sense of it. So
Right.
you got a lot of information. The computer world and all of that. It's a lot of information there for your kids. You know what I'm saying? That's the brain itself. That's memories of shit that happened in the world. So when they see it, they might just get caught in the wrong memory. They follow the Hitler, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then that's...
So you seem to be coming at peace with yourself, though.
I come every time this piece is around me.
Right.
I bust nuts.
Easy with the bust nuts. You roll
That's
with
why you
this
said
guy.
the pieces.
This guy. But
Look,
you're in a
Cuban,
good place now.
What you said though? I'm sorry. What you said?
No, you're in a good place now. You're in a good place
I
now.
always been in a good place, but not back then. Like I said,
No. Right now, watching your IG now, like I'm a new follower.
Oh yeah, fun time of
No,
me
dude,
being
like,
me, like all the
you-
way out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you're in a
it's
good
different
place now.
world. Like yeah.
You're in a good
Not no
place
fucking
now.
YMCA nigga, but
No. You're in a good place now. I see you doing IGs
I'm definitely
in the
in the gym
woods.
though.
No, you're the IG in the woods.
Where you going? You leaving? That's it?
No, I just gotta stretch, my nigga. I gotta stretch in
IG in the woods.
Oh, cojones. Oh, this is when you know that they're old.
Yeah.
And you
He's
haven't worked
48.
out.
He said he's 48.
Yeah, I know I am, but yeah.
The body says
It isn't a war you
68.
win.
I want to get on my shoulder.
It's a battle you fight every day.
Come on, come on.
Feeling
Look at the little guy go.
hopelessness.
Gotta fuck
The
with
little
you.
guy go.
You need to
No more
realize
Golden State
purpose
banana
is
for you,
actually
bro.
no pain.
Go get the bottle. It's like 3 men and a baby.
And you're not alone. Have you ever felt like you're drowning, submerged in the ocean of pain, created by all of the tears from emotion contained that you just let out? It's almost like you broken a chain, finally get out, but only to be soaked in the rain. And your depression is a secret that you keep to yourself, no one to talk to, so you're forced to speak to yourself. Someday it'll get better is what you repeat to yourself. Seems like that day just never comes, so you dig deep in yourself just to handle everyday tasks. Versus everyday past is feeling out of place while everybody else in they bag. They smiling and they happy while you're down and out and stay sad. Want you to know that I know what it's like and I relate bad because I feel the same as you. PTSD and OCD, that's just the name of few. Deal with anxiety and stress and gotta tame them too. Like me, you should use the pain to ignite the flame, and you seem crazy, but
it's not that I don't know enough, it's that I know too much. And I'm in my depression, got me feeling out of touch. Of all I lost, I miss my mind the most. If I could just erase all of these thoughts and leave my memories in the dust. Cause I don't wanna know this, I don't wanna know this, I don't wanna know this. Feeling like I'm hopeless, I don't wanna know this, I don't wanna know.
have you ever dreamt that you're falling, but wake up right before you hit the ground, or screamed at the top of your lungs, but couldn't make a sound. That means that you feel a disconnect from people that's around, and feel like nobody really hears you when you feeling down. They ignore all of your cries for help. So even surrounded by family, you feel by yourself. You even think of grabbing the pistol that's by the shelf and putting it to your head if they knew that's how you felt, what you would doubt. Sometimes I feel like Pac in the midst of dark times, somewhere inside my childhood when it's my heart die. I look up to the sky and I ask the Lord why, but never get a reply. Is there no response time? I've been bearing the burden of the load while I suffer in silence, not knowing how to cope with it. Sometimes resulted in violence, not only to others but to myself. I'm searching for guidance. All of these thoughts contribute to my subsidence. And no,
it's not that I don't know enough, it's that I know too much. And I'm in my depression, got me feeling out of touch. Of all I lost, I miss my mind the most. If I could just erase all of these thoughts and leave my memories in the dust. Cause I don't wanna know this, I don't wanna know this, I don't wanna know this. Feeling like I'm hopeless, I don't wanna know